Hello, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Blank's Corner, yet another installment of Blank's Corner. This is super weird for me, sitting in front of the camera. I never do videos like this. Typically it's just my hands and whatever cardboard I'm playing with. But today we're going to try something a little different. I want to do a face-to-face type of video and actually get a message across with this one. And reason I'm doing this is because Monster Club is having a hard time with their advertisements lately. Their social media platforms have made it more difficult for them to get their advertisements out there and get the word out about their game. And I would just like to do this to hopefully promote them and push them in the right direction and just talk about how much I love their game, basically. But the whole reason behind this is because I really want them to succeed. I love what they put out, and I want them to keep putting it out there. So anything I could do to help, even if it's just a little bit, it's worth it to me. So I appreciate the time. Anybody coming to stop by to check this out, thank you. This is my top 5 reasons to play Monster Club. Take them or leave them. These are my opinions. This is how I feel about it. And this is just something that I would appreciate getting out there. Number 1, first and foremost, the artwork on these cards was a huge pull for me. As a card game player and an artist on the side, I think we fall in love with artwork. I think we look at a card and you almost know right off the bat after you see that card if you're gonna stick around or not. And let me tell you, when I saw these cards, I was sold right off the bat. I was like, what is this game? I need more in my life right now. I need to know more, right? Found them on Instagram, clicked on their Instagram, checked out some pictures, fell deeper and deeper in love with the game, ordered some product, talked to the creators just to tell them how much I loved their game, and they're super responsive and grateful, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate them. So I think the artwork is definitely sick. Definitely sick. Number 2, accessibility to the product. A lot of games nowadays they're either getting not bought out, but a lot of crazy sales going on the internet. Hard getting into some stuff. But this game, they take you back to the good old days where you buy a pack of cards and you rip it open and you're just like banking to get something you're interested in, or you're seeing new cards all the time, and instead of writing out a deck list and going online and adding them all to your cart and seeing what they total to at the end, this game, it's perfect for drafting, by the way. Very good for drafting. Being able to just tear in and start playing. There's a lot of options for the cards available right now. There's pre-constructed lists of cards that are available. There are 2 structure decks currently available. And currently 3 sets, being Season 0, Season 1, and Knights and Witches. So there's a lot to check out. A lot for the collectors, a lot for the players. So definitely check it out. Easy to get your hands on. You're never fighting anybody on eBay for it. Number 3, I'd say playability. 100% playability. I've been a card game player my entire life. Grew up on Pokemon, went to Yu-Gi-Oh, and branched out from there into a ton of stuff. Ton of stuff. I like indie games now more so. I play some of the big names. I play Digimon. I play a lot of Kickstarter stuff I enjoy. I played MetaZoo for a little bit, not gonna lie. But we're not here to plug that. They got plenty of love. We're here for Monster Club. The 3 big names, you got Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. Not my thing. More into the indies, and Monster Club definitely had me there. the playability is really, it's easy to get into the game. It's easy to pick up a couple of decks and start playing and enjoying yourself. It's really easy to grasp, and it rewards players for being seasoned card game players. It definitely rewards them for being more on the technical side. And when you are, it really opens up a lot of possibilities for new plays and new card interactions. And I've learned that playing the game, you could play the same 25 card deck for so long and learn new things about it. Even though you hear 25 cards and in your head, man, that doesn't seem like a lot, right? It's crazy how innovative you can be with these combos. And it's very in-depth when you really get your feet wet. Number 4, the lore and the content. The content that's made behind this game and the characters they've created, they're almost ominous in a way that just keeps you asking questions. You know, the way the cards are, the way the artwork is for these cards, and Card Thief Ray as a character. That's sort of how the Monster Club is, in my opinion. Sort of like a friendly shadow in the background, just wearing a trench coat, but it's always smiling. Sounds horrifying, sure, but they will help you out. They are there to watch you play their game, and they are a friendly presence. They are not horrifying or threatening at all. Always pleasant, always a pleasure interacting with them. They're so cool. And there's a manga, a physical print of a manga just became available, as well as a ton of online comics that you can go on their website and look at for free. If you're the kind of person that likes getting into the lore of games, this has plenty of that. And it takes you back to a good time in TCGs where it's like monsters going at it. That's my cup of tea. I know some people really enjoy the not taking a shot at the anime lovers, because don't worry, there's women in this game, I promise. But it takes you to more of an old school creatures, old school monsters, sort of battling it out type of aesthetic. It's very cool. It's very cool. And lastly, and I find this to be the most important thing in my opinion, because the card game itself is only a part of Monster Club, in my opinion. It's part of it. It's definitely part of it, but is it the core of it? I think the soul, and this is just me being real, I think the soul of Monster Club is the players. I think it's the people who play the game. The people who put out artwork and content, and people who are in the Discords, who are always there to answer your ruling questions, and there to just enjoy the company of other fellow Monster Club players and just be all-around awesome people. And I've had a massive privilege to get to interact with a lot of those people on there, and I've made a lot of good friends on there as well. And they make it all that much easier to get into the game. They're always there to answer any questions you have if you run into a ruling that you're confused about, or if you just want somebody to play with. They're always down. They're posting memes all the time. The Discord is incredible, and I will be posting the website. As always, going to post that website that has a link to the Discord, so please go check it out. And also, I have to clump in that final reason, the creators themselves. Monster Club Corporation, love you guys. I honestly, thank you for making a game that I enjoy to this day ever since I found out about it. Monster Club is still at the top of my list, and I am not just saying that for the hype. I've got... Come on now. Come on now. Really? Check this out. Oh, Jesus. Ready to go. We got the cards right here. This is always on my list. It's always on my list of things to do. I always make time for Monster Club, no matter what. It's a game that definitely has claimed a spot in my heart, and I definitely want to see succeed. So, thank you, Monster Club. Thank you to the players. And thank you all for watching. And remember, I'm not here for the big guys. This is a huge theme of this channel. I'm not here for the big names. Here for the little guys. See you next time.